Well, many of you may be receiving mums for Mother's Day, and you might want to plant them out in your garden. Well, you can do this and you might be rewarded with another bloom this fall. However, you want to remember one thing about mums. Now, mums have two different groups. One is bred, basically for florist mum or pot culture, and the other set is actually bred for garden mums. And the florist mums are less winter hardy than the garden mums, and also they are in a longer response group. That means that they will actually flower later than the garden mums. So what happens in Oklahoma is sometimes they'll flower after our hard freeze, and so you don't get flowering out of the florist mums. However, if you want to put them out in your yard and try for a bloom this fall, go ahead and try it because you might have a nice reward. Now, when you're planting them out, you should choose a site that is in full sun or just with a little bit of light shade because they actually like a lot of sun. Also, you'll need good drainage, and mums are heavy feeders, so once you've planted them out, fertilize them with a liquid fertilizer about every 3 weeks because they really need that to go ahead and grow. Now, you'll want to set these in the ground, and the first thing that you'll want to do is cut off the blooms as soon as they start to fade so that your plant is actually feeding the roots. So here I've got a bloom that is just beginning to fade. I want to go ahead and cut that off, but I'll leave that foliage there to feed the roots. Now, the next thing, as your mums, after you've planted them, are growing, this foliage will start to die, but you'll get some new sprouts of foliage up from the base of the plants here, and these will start to grow. Now, this is when you want to pinch them to make them bushier, and this is actually a good practice with your garden mums too. When these sprouts get about 4 inches tall, go ahead and pinch about the top inch off of it, wait about 4 weeks, and pinch them again. Now here we've got our garden mums out, and again, as I said, if they tend to be a little bit too tall for you and they want to blow over, try pinching them and that will help. And basically what we want to do is come in here, pinch the top inch out of all of these, and then wait 4 weeks, let them bush out, and then pinch the top inch out again. Now, it's important not to do this after about the 1st of July because that can delay flowering, and again, as I said, it can delay it past when we have our freeze and you won't get your nice show of mums. So if you can only get one pinch in before the 1st of July, then that will even help all that you can. Now again, as I said, these will start to sprout and our top foliage will die. However, if we go ahead and pinch these, feed them, and have them planted in the right spot, you may be rewarded with a nice rebloom this fall.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.